Hey, what's up guys? This is Paul from Paul's Karts, and in this video I'm actually going to be asking you guys for some help. So the bike here, it's great. Everything on it seems to be working okay. As you know, I just did the carburetor pump swap, and the carburetor seems to be getting enough fuel now. I actually put some jets back in the engine on this Makoni Super BN. But what I want to talk about today is engine vibration. Now this engine is balanced. It has a balanced crank. And to tell you the truth, by itself, without the torque converter, it's great. I actually think the torque converter is causing some vibration. But no matter what, on a big, almost 500cc engine here, you really can never get rid of engine vibration. And the vibration through the handlebars, I went out and got some really nice, these are really soft, like gel, made by a company, Ori. These really cut down on the hand vibrations, and you can get some gloves that also have a gel in them. But the vibration of this big engine, it seems to be tearing this bike to bits, like the frame itself. I almost ripped the engine plate off the other day, and I've broken this gas tank mount so many times. I've rewelded it, and now it's literally splitting the metal in half. Now stuff like the gas tank has a lot of weight, and it's swinging, and it does like a pendulum effect, and that penduluming effect really works on metal. But what I was actually looking into, and just kind of looking into online, and figured I would just put a video out. I know I'm not the only one dealing with vibration here, especially in the big blocks. But has anybody tried putting like polyurethane mounts between the bolts and the frame? Or has anybody messed with any type of bushings or mounts for the engine? So that's what I'm trying to solve. I mean, I know it's kind of like a girly problem, like, oh, not saying that girls are, so let me actually retract that statement, because my girl will kick my ass, and there are some really tough girls out there. So I don't know if it's just a problem with myself. It's just got a vibration at like, say, 4,000 RPMs, that I think it has to do with the belt going through its phases, when the torque converter is doing its thing. Another thing, this belt I think has stretched. I lost a little bit of top end, so I'm going to be replacing that belt, and I also need to fix that gas tank mount. But if anybody knows of any type of fix for, or has tried putting some type of, polyethylene or polypropylene or any type of rubber or dense rubber or any type of mount between the engine and that plate, let me know if it's worked out and what product they use, and maybe some part numbers for a big block, because that would probably greatly help me out. I just kind of looked. JP Cycles maybe has a product that you can mount the gas tank with. I think it'll drop my gas tank a little bit far down for my liking. I've seen some kind of mounts out there. But if anybody knows of a fix for, this does have a balanced crank in it, just so you know. And it's got, a junior race car flywheel and stuff like that, which I'm pretty sure is balanced. But I don't know if, there's 3 weights inside the torque converter. And I haven't checked it out, like where the key is in the torque converter. Like, say, there's 3. So 3 is a balance, right? But like, say if the crank weight is here, like up here, and it goes and it swings down there, and then it swings back up here. So let's just picture the crank weight being here. Let's say the 2 weights in the torque converter are on this side, and the 1 other weight is on that side. Those 2 weights being heavy on the same size as the counterbalance, like maybe it's throwing the engine out of balance at a certain RPM. I'm pretty sure it has to do with the belt transferring its power, and I know that you can't get 100% balance on like a 500cc one lunger. So if anybody does know of a fix, some type of engine mounts or something like that, please let me know, or any type of balancing fix to a engine. It's not bad, it's not horrible, it's not unrideable. It's I feel like I'm nitpicking it, but you know, when you're pushing a bike up to like 100 miles an hour, you know, you want to kind of remedy anything, because that slight imbalance feeling at like a certain RPM, like as you get up to like 6, 7, 8,000 RPM, it goes away. You know, it feels like it goes away, but it's changing frequency. You know, it just goes to like, you know, a different frequency that, you know, it's more comfortable. But that frequency is still there, and it's still wreaking havoc on the block and the engine and stuff like that. And that transfers down into the frame, and it starts ripping stuff apart, vibrating handlebars and all that good stuff. So if anybody knows of a fix, let me know. Comment below. Paul from Paul's Karts. Thanks. Bye.